A few months ago, I was bored and I started looking through the random coaster section on RCDB, because sometimes you find interesting stuff there. After a couple of minutes, I found this weird yellow coaster and I was really intrigued since the layout looked really good for its size from the picture that was shown. So I did more research and found some videos about this exact coaster. To be specific, this one by National Coasters. The same person with whom I collaborated for my Eurosat video. Go watch it, by the way, it's really good. Thank you. In this video, a recreation was shown and its creator, Coaster Dave, also had a short narration part. Remember that, he will become important later. The video answered all my questions about the coaster and soon I forgot about it. Until a few months later when it showed up again as a random coaster when going on RCDB. Once again, it caught my attention and I remembered the video I saw. At that point I realized this coaster is so mysterious, but I wondered what it would actually feel like. There is no POV nor is there any other footage of it running. So at that point I decided to recreate it in NoLimits2 as accurately as I can. This was a bit of a challenge since I only had 3 pictures from RCDB and the National Coasters video, but I eventually got a rough draft that I was happy with, so I tweeted some screenshots of it. And that was a very good idea. Coaster Dave saw this tweet and sent me some additional information about this coaster. This made it a little easier to make the recreation even more accurate. So for my recreation I used the Mauro X-Car coaster type in NoLimits2 because the track looks very similar and there's no similar looking train design in NoLimits2. Basically what I'm saying here is that Mauro had nothing to do with this project. So I guess now you want to know a little bit more about the coaster. Alright, here's a basic rundown. Iron Snake is the name of the coaster according to a sign on the station building. The coaster was designed by Trent Hansen, who owned the Utah-based company Inverted Technologies. He sadly passed away in 2004. May he rest in peace. Anyways, oddly enough, the 2 trains for the coaster were built by PTC. Yes, the wooden coaster manufacturer. The 2 trains each consisted of 6 single-row cars with a front car that looked like this, and the control system for this coaster was made by Burkett Engineering. The coaster was built at a park named Taman Festival Bali in Indonesia, but the park sadly experienced a series of economical challenges that eventually led to its closure. It's unknown if this coaster ever opened to the public, but if it ever was, the lucky few who got to ride it probably experienced something like this. Wait. Before we get to the POV, I have to thank Coaster Dave for sending me the additional media and information. So make sure to check out his main channel and also his Cursed Coasters and Flats channel for more bizarre rides. Now enjoy the POV and some off-ride shots.